What's up, guys? It's weekly video time. I just wanted to come back this week and go over a couple quick things. Okay. First off, I did sign up on Twitter, so if you look that way and you go over to the side of my panel, you'll see there's a Twitter icon now. Big Nash Gaming was available, so I took it. That's literally the only reason I signed up for it. And I don't know how much I'll try to use it if you guys really want me to use it. You really think it's a good idea. I've never really messed around with Twitter, especially since Facebook now has a subscription option. I don't really feel the point. My voice is killing me. Sorry, guys. But what I wanted to tell you was just about that. So that is out there. Please go ahead and follow me if you want to. It's not a big deal either way. Patch notes. Patch 5.0.5 came today. I was really hoping that they were going to release the scenario, yes, that they said they would release in the weeks before Miss Event area. Well, if it's not out today, next week there will be only 1 week, and you said weeks, which is plural. So I don't know, but it's Blizzard. We all know how they are, so I'm not really going to hold them on that. My battle tag. This was a big thing, guys. I've been telling you for 2 weeks that my battle tag was Nash 1204. It is not. I am really, really sorry. If Nash 1204 is listening, I apologize. I had 2 people tell me that they sent, they sent me emails and they private messaged me back, and you're saying, dude, what the hell? Like, are you ever online? And blah, blah, blah. It is Nash 1240. I am really, really sorry. Again, it's on unrated. It's Kel'Thuzad. But my battle tag is Nash 1240, not 1204, 1240. So I'm really sorry. That's completely 100% my bad. I wanted to at least go over that with you. It is September 11th today. It's hard to believe how long ago that was when the towers got hit in America. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's been that long. But I always take time to remember that. That was a huge thing. Anybody who was alive during that time, especially if you live in the U.S., a lot of us remember the exact place we were, exactly that entire day's events. I know I do. I won't bore you with the details. But that was pretty crazy, and it's amazing that how long it's been and how far we've came since then. And I just always want to make sure that we never forget about that kind of stuff. Because there's a lot of people who died, and that's not cool. That's never cool. I am very, very against people taking innocent lives being lost. Is in real life is just like, that's real life, man. Like, someone doesn't exist anymore because of you. And I take that very, very seriously. Hope you guys do too. I don't want to rant on it too much, but I always, always, always try to remember this date. It happened to fall on video day. So I figured I'd mention it, and yeah, so I did. Also, Miss Pandaria had TV spots during the NFL week this week. That was pretty cool, watching football and seeing that come on and just snidely smiling at the friends I was watching the games with. Warcraft. It's pretty funny, especially when you have friends who, a lot of them aren't gamers, that you live around. You know what I mean? Like, we've all got a lot of gamer friends, guys that we know in game, girls that we know in game, that like we're all online and in vent going, oh dude, that commercial was sweet, blah blah. But if we're not watching the game with them and we're watching the game with our real friends who don't play, they just kind of look at you like, yeah, that's your game, isn't it, you moron? Yeah, it is. Okay, leave me alone. I'm over it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some of the TV spots were all right. All obviously snippets from the cinematic, which if you haven't seen is pretty sweet. So I want to go over that. Fantasy football, 1-0. 1-0. Wasn't really surprised that I won. And then again this week I'm favored to win again. Not by quite as much. It'll be a little bit tougher of a week, but it is what it is. I made some good changes, I think. I added some. It's the first year I've ever played with defensive players. I hate it. I think it's kind of moronic. Fantasy football has never been about the defensive players because it's just random points. Like, it's just random points. Some moron who's played one game can go in and have a Rudy game and destroy your entire fantasy. Like, no, dude, that's dumb. Like, it's whatever. But it is what it is. I play with it. I won last week. I'll be 2-0 after this week, hopefully. But yeah, and I think the biggest thing, especially in fantasy football, guys, is get off to a good start. If you can get up to 3-0, 4-0, if you can get to 5-0, you got a darn good shot of making the playoffs. You really do. If you can get to 4-0, again, your probability is still really high. The biggest thing is you don't want to start off 0-2, 0-3. That's when it, you know what I mean, because you really got to start digging yourself out of a hole by then. So that's the big thing, is always start strong with that. Make sure that your bye weeks most of the time are spread out or later rather than earlier, so you can kind of gain a lead. So that way, if it comes down to week 8 or 9 and you're 6-1, 6-2, it's okay if you might have to blow a week because your team sucks and you have all the same bye week. If you didn't draft properly, that's fine. But anyway, I want to go over just those things with you real quick, guys. Those are all the updates I have for you this week on the gaming video. The last thing that I wanted to mention is Athene is doing a lot for charity. If you guys don't know anything about it, check out his channel. It's just Athene LOL. He does a lot of different videos as well, but he used to be like a really hardcore paladin. He's best known for being world first level 80, level 85. He's going to go for world first level 90. He was world first in Diablo. He killed Diablo on Inferno with just his gun. Okay, he did it naked. He's done it in blues. I mean, he was the first one to, like, any of this stuff broke all the world records. I mean, this dude is a gaming almost legend, really. Like, if there was a hall of fame for gamers, like, this guy's been playing games as long as anyone else, and he's been really good at all of them. There's one video in particular, I don't remember which one it was, but he's talking to one of his buddies playing Minesweeper, and the dude's just click on the hardest difficulty of Minesweeper, just killed it. I mean, just one shot Minesweeper on the hardest difficulty, like, just while he's talking. Like, this is the kind of, like, just brain and, like, the way that his, like, the math works in his brain is so quick that it's really cool to watch. He does a lot of cool stuff for charity. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel as well. I will warn you, he just started putting out 24 videos a day. I actually had to unsubscribe today. I apologize, Athene. I will be back once you're done with this. But I just, like, I can't stand just having... I woke up the day and I had to scroll through your videos to find a couple videos that I was really looking for, as opposed to seeing your video and going, oh, another Athene video. Now I'm scrolling through all these Athene videos. It's becoming like a spam. So, I have got mad respect for you, dude. Like, if I ever become half of what you are, I consider myself lucky. You're an amazing talent. You're extremely gifted. You give everything that you have back to the gaming community, and you deserve all the respect in the world. But I'll be back once you're done with that, man. So I'll keep my eye out. Good job in Molly. Good job with everything. And guys, that's all I have for you this week. Again, this Nash 1240 is the battle tag. So I apologize. Again, I do apologize. But that's this week's video. See you next week for another update. And by then, guys, we'll only be 1 week away. We'll be getting geared up. And we're going to do something fun, too. So stay tuned.